God for the Holy Spirit that I took so intentionally, very seriously. First of all, I knew I was coming from not a nice background. In my village, a lot of people don't get married. When they get married, they divorce. I knew the pattern that was around my home, so I became very intentional. You see, the greatest deliverance you can do to yourself is self-deliverance. And I knew very serious. I took my life very intentionally. I got into a relationship. Of course, you all know the story. Got into a relationship. And of course, married a pastor, for crying out loud. And then, cut long story short, I saw the red signs. Just like some of you have seen red signs. You're still choking your head. I must do. Oh, it has to be him. After all, I've been 3 years with this guy. 5 years. No going. I must do. If I end this relationship, where will my life go? Which do you prefer? A many years relationship that can be aborted than getting into first year married and you abort a forever relationship. So must do. I was in a relationship. I said life. I saw the red signs. I was there. And then I had a dream. My friend called me. I have a prayer partner when I was single. And then she called me and said, she was in a dream, and then she saw that the person I was going out with was at the back, and somebody dark was in front. And like, I don't understand, why should the person be at the back? And the person that is not, I don't even know the person's in front. That's how she told me. I said, okay. I stayed there. My mentor called me. It's time for you to quit this relation. This thing is not, I refused. Until one day after service, just a day, after service, I quit I was supposed to travel for masters in university. That's I'm saying this story. Some of you can relate with it because it may not be the same thing, but you know what you are going through. I'm supposed to travel to Huddersfield for my masters, and I quit on the dream because I have man. The man said we will marry. God said we have to marry. And that was I quit on my masters not to go to Huddersfield. That's how some of you stop doing the things you used to do because of love. Love that you don't even understand because you have not loved your giftings and yourself enough. And that was how, it was for me. And then after service, what I was thinking, that's how we start. The man will not engage me. I'll not be moving my ring, flinging it. Snap selfie. Engagement ring, go. Cheap engagement ring. And that was how one day he sent me a text, say, oh, me, up and down, looking at me. Sent me a text and said, God said we should not be together anymore. And that was my case. And then I cried, of course, dysentery followed. And then after 2 weeks, while I was beginning to pick my pieces and begin to have a new direction in my life, trying to, thank God I didn't sleep with him. And then 2 weeks after, this same person called me and said, it was an error. God said that time, but now he has reasons. The God I know is not an author of confusion. So just within the space of 2 weeks, I deleted all our romantic messages, all. Just to start getting it. And then 2 weeks, you're calling me to say that God said it's not this, that we should start the relation. God is not an author of confusion. Even though I was too carried away in 2 years, in 2 weeks, I had to reset my brain. It's not this one that you break up, break in, break out. Break in, break up, break out. Come back again. They say, oh, where's the guy? You left him. Where's the girl? But I don't know. She was just crying on phone. I said, okay, come. Pity does not make a successful marriage.